Good afternoon, good morning, and good day. It's your boy, Big Buppo. Big emphasis on the big. In fact, you could call me Slarge Buppo now, because this is probably one of my favorite builds. Now, if you guys watch the Goblin build, you guys know what it's about. You guys know the aesthetic. You guys already know what we're here for and what we're doing. The meme here is exactly the same thing, but on a strength build. And that's it, man. That's exactly what we're going for. I saw the grafted sword, and I was like, that is probably one of the most goblin-esque or orcish-like builds that you could ever think of, or weapons, you know what I mean? Like, it's just a bunch of swords grafted together, you know, inspired by Game of Thrones and all that, because George R. R. Martin. But that's the thing, like, you look at it as a weapon, and that's just goblin-esque. Now, you may be wondering, Buppo, what happened? What's going on? Something's different. Why does your voice sound weird? Well, two reasons. Number one, I got a sore throat. I might be getting a little sick. It is what it is. But number two, what didn't help me is I walk every single day, and I walk outside. I walk 4K to get to my gym, and then I walk another 4K to get to work, and then I work, which I have a physical job as a gymnastics coach. So, you know, I breathe in a lot of outside air, and I touch grass, alright? I do that. That's my thing. That's why I only put out one, maybe two videos a week. That's the meme here. But what does that have to do with your voice? Well, aside from being sick, and not to necessarily dox myself, there's been forest fires in the area. In my living area, it's been pretty bad. Bad enough for it to blow from up north down to south where I actually live. And the air quality was a whopping 11, which apparently means very bad. 1 is good, big number that very bad, and yeah, 11 is like red zone. It was gross. So my eyes were a little irritated, my throat was a little sore. I did not have a mask to filter any of that. So yeah, that's my voice today. This is gonna be my voice for the recording, and it is what it is. You know, this video has been recorded, or at least the audio has. Literally, you know, yesterday, if you're watching this video on a Wednesday on release, yeah, the day before, and the day before that, I did the GAINZ Goblin build. Now, the build's been in my files for a while. I've had the save file for a while, but I didn't have a reason to, like, necessarily record the footage. I actually have 2 other videos fully recorded right now, fully edited. They just need a voiceover. I didn't do that. I didn't make my life easy. Why would I do that? Why is it 1:21 a.m. and Buppo insisted, he just insists on putting out the GAINZ Goblin video? Why? Well, that's because I've become a GAINZ Goblin myself, okay? So part of the reason I focused less on YouTube wasn't just life stuff, but it was me desperately trying to get back in shape. When COVID happened, I was probably in the worst shape of my life. When I was in, like, the strongest, not the best shape of my life, when I was in the strongest shape of my life, I was probably 205 pounds, 200 pounds. And I'm not a tall guy. I'm 5'6", okay? That's the truth. I'm built like Vegeta, okay? Like, I am thick, but I am short, alright? But apparently I have the presence of a man who's 6'4", some people say. I don't know why they think that or see that, but that's the reality of my existence. Now, 205 on a short frame, that's pretty thick. But imagine no longer lifting weights and just gaining weight through the pandemic because you're ordering off Uber Eats, you can't go to the grocery store as often, you're working an office job, and you just don't have the motivation to lift weights because your home gym is the same room as your office, as your gaming room, so you're literally spending like 18 hours a day in there, and the other maybe 6 hours or 7 hours or whatever hours you sleep, whatever adds up to 24. I don't feel like doing math, it's late right now, but think about all that. So all that time you're spending in that same room was driving me completely insane. So I'd just go to my bedroom instead and like read or watch TV in there, because I'm like, I can't stand being in there. So lo and behold, fell off the horse, no longer training as often as I did, and then yeah, next thing you know, your boy started gaining weight, and it was not weight he wanted, it was all body fat. So after 2 years of the pandemic, plus 1 year of not really properly lifting or sticking to a good diet or doing anything that I used to do, I went up to 235 pounds. That's the heaviest I've ever been, and there's nothing wrong with being fat or being chubby or anything like that. I want to make that very clear. This isn't fat phobia, and I'm not here to shame anyone who's comfortable and happy in their body. But I will say that I was not. I was not comfortable in my body, and I was not happy in my body. Not because of the look. A lot of people actually said that they liked the weight on me, and they thought it looked good on me, especially my fiance. They were super into it, so no worries there. But my knees hurt. My knees hurt like hell. I was always tired. I was always sore. And I was like, well, maybe it's age, but I don't know. Let's get back in shape and see. So since the holidays, so since after that time I took a break from Twitch and also YouTube, I just started getting my diet back in order and walking every day. I started small, and then I started going to the gym 2, 3, 4 times a week, and then 3 turned into consistently 4 turned into less consistently 5, and then one day I was like, you know what, I'm having fun again. I'm enjoying the gym again. And my future father-in-law, so I'm not married yet, but once I am, he will be my father-in-law. God bless him, he's an awesome dude, has been cooking for me and my fiance almost every day. Absolute sweetheart. Has been feeding me nothing but chicken breast and veggies. So, yeah, like, I am becoming this GAINZ Goblin in the video. I am becoming a strength build, and here's the thing. I'm gonna profess this now. So, after doing that and after getting motivated for the last month or so, maybe a little more, I've been going to the gym 6 days a week, almost 2 hours a day on average. There are days I do 1 hour. Most days I do an hour and a half. There are days I do 2 to 3 hours, and I go until I'm fatigued, but not complete failure. And I train until I feel sore, but not too sore to not be able to train the next day. Some people might think I'm an animal. I'm not. I'm just, I guess, dedicated. Or maybe I just have that much self-loathing. That's the truth, really. But we're not going to get into that in this video. Anyways. No, man, like, I just got into it. I just started working as hard as I could and training as hard as I could to a point where some of my homies were joking that I was on steroids. And I'll tell you now, I am not. But if or when I will be, you will all be the first to know. I am a very honest, open book kind of person. So that's not something I'd hide. But, and that's genuinely something I studied. And I know that if I were to take any, I'd die. I would literally die. I'd be dead at 25, and I'm turning 30 in a few months. So, like, think about it that way. Like, I did a lot of research, and what I learned is, like, what they would do to me would exacerbate every single genetic issue that my family has that may have been passed down to me. So we're not going to take that risk, and we're not going to die at a young age, okay? We're just going to get large. And worst case scenario, if I go out, I want the weight to crush me, alright? I want to die under the weight, alright? That's what I want to do. Anyways, all jokes aside, all memeing aside, going back to my progress. So remember, at my heaviest that I've been in discomfort was 230 pounds. 230 pounds uncomfortable. 235. Something like that. And then I got so discouraged, I didn't touch it. I did not touch a scale until today. You might think, Buppo, why'd you go on the scale today? Like, you seemed, you know, maybe you were happier not knowing your weight. And I was like, here's what motivated me. Yesterday, I benched. It was my chest and arms day. And I benched 255 pounds. That's 20 pounds under my all-time 1 rep maximum. So I'm like, okay, that's not bad. We're actually making progress. The next day was deadlifts. Deadlifts was today. Tomorrow is going to be squats, so when this video's out, just know that I'm squatting my ass off. But today, which is yesterday for you guys if you're watching this on release, was deadlifts. And prior to my peak physique, so prior to COVID, my max deadlift was either, I think it was somewhere around 390 pounds. It's either 385 or 395. I was so incredibly close to 405. So I was like, all right, I can probably get to 365 today. So I deadlift 365, and I'm like, oh, that's not that bad. So I had 10s, add another 10s to the side, and I'm like, oh, that's still not that bad. I get up to 395. I get up to 395 and I'm like, man, I lifted this. It wasn't that rough. I feel I can do it. I can do 4 plates today. I can do 405 pounds. I can do it. And I was just so convinced that I could. And I was like, this is it. Today's the day. So I did it with mixed grip, to be fair. So some people might think that doesn't count, but hey, it counts in my books. Again, small guy, all right? You gotta look at it this way. I'm not a tall dude. And I don't know how much I weigh, but I'm gonna, you know, well, let's see. Maybe the extra weight I have will help me lift this weight. Will give me the strength required, all right? Will give me this goblin-esque ability. I just want to acknowledge that was a very good parry, okay? This is probably one of the only times I'm going to refer to the video, but very good parry. So you know what? Let's do it. Let's lift the weight. Let's pick this bar up off the ground. So I strap in my belt, my lifting belt. I butter up my hands with chalk. I grip the bar, mix that grip, and I just pull. I pull. My legs shake a tiny bit, and it actually gets off the ground. And I've got 405 pounds in my hand, and I hold it for a solid 2 to 3 seconds before I slam it back down. I almost screamed with joy. And I grunted to pick that up, because that was the heaviest weight I've ever lifted in my entire life. And the greatest news is I recorded it. It's up on my TikTok. You guys can go check that out. I post like nothing on TikTok, but I was so proud of myself. I'm like, I gotta show this. I want people to know I actually did it. I'm so proud of myself. I haven't felt this proud of myself in a very long time. I've been happy. But self-pride, not really big on that, except for today. Today I had to celebrate it. One of my crown achievements in lifting. So proud of myself. So I did it. 405 pounds. It's on my TikTok. Same socials as everything else. Big_Buppo. You'll find it there, and you'll see me clean that weight. Man. And that's what motivated me. You know, I was like, you know what? I just deadlifted 405 pounds. That really boosted my confidence. Let's see how much I weigh. So I go over. I get on top of the scale. Scale's a little off. It's the gym scale. A lot of people use it, so we'll see. Let's see what I get on it. So I do a little hop on it, like to adjust it, make sure it's good. And I couldn't believe my eyes. I was 185 pounds. I went from 230, 235-ish, let's say 230 to round it down, and I got down to 185. That's what, like 45 pounds? Again, it's 1:31 in the morning right now. I can barely think straight. I'm not going to do math, but yeah, that's, I lost weight. Over the course of the last 6 months. I've dedicated my time and effort to getting myself back in shape, and I am the weight that I was at my peak physical condition. Am I in my peak physical condition? No. My chest and arms are lacking compared to before. But my back is strong now, and we're going to find out about legs tomorrow. So pray for me in the comments section, you know. Say, GAINZ Goblin, give him strength. GAINZ be Buppo, you know. Type something that will encourage me, that when I read this tomorrow, if you guys watch it, or you know what, I'll have to read it after, but I'll let you guys know. I'll let you guys know tomorrow when this video comes out. By then, my squat test will be done, and I'll know how much I squat again. My squat before was 315 pounds. I don't know if I can do that. We're gonna find out tomorrow, but yeah, that's pretty much it when it comes to my weightlifting journey and me getting back into shape. Also, okay, this match, commentating on the actual video and what you guys are probably really watching this for Elden Ring commentary and Elden Ring gameplay. This guy got a sweet backstab on me. I thought that was pretty cool. What surprised me was this. Who uses that, and why did it take out half my health? Had to keep that in the video. That was hilarious. I did not think the flame pillar would spawn under him. I thought it usually just spawns around and I could get away with it. I thought I'd survive with a bit of health. But no, my man killed it, and good on him. Great move. But yeah, that's it, man. I did it. I'm so proud of myself. 405 pounds. We're down to 185 again. I'm on a diet cut too, So I'm still planning on losing weight, as much body fat as possible, and the rest we're going to build muscle. And maybe I will look as big as I used to, because I used to look like I could deadlift 405, but I couldn't. Now I don't look like I can deadlift 405, but I can. So it's a funny little inverse, but you know, we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll keep pushing. We'll keep pulling. We'll keep grinding. And I'll keep grinding videos for you guys too. Don't worry. This doesn't mean, like, I am going to be training a lot again. I am going to be weightlifting again. But you can still expect one video per week. And look, I got some stockpiled too. Excuse me a moment. Sorry, I had to cough there. But yeah, I stockpiled some videos too. I've got 2 videos pre-recorded right now. I have probably 3-4 more builds that are ready to go that I just need to record for. We got the time, we got the energy, we got the motivation, and we got the gains now too to match it up. So you guys may see some fitness content in the future as well. Maybe not directly on YouTube, maybe on a different channel. Maybe we talk about it on Twitch. Maybe I post all my fitness stuff on Instagram and TikTok. We'll see. We'll see. No stress there, though. No stress there. But yeah, I'm proud of myself. Pretty happy with my results. We done diddly did it. I also posted the video on my Twitter, so if you guys don't have TikTok, you can see it on Twitter as well. And the song that gave me the strength and power to do it was by the band King810. It's called Murder, Murder, Murder. The lyrics are absolutely brutal. The song is absolutely brutal. And something about it just gives me strength, man. It just makes me feel strong when I listen to that. I was able to curl 50-pound dumbbells yesterday, too. That was insane to me. I used to be fair, it was hammer curls. It was hammer curls with, like, towards the body form. I saw the weightlifter Anatoly do it, the guy who dresses up as a janitor and pretends to not be one of the strongest men on earth, right? I saw his technique and I'm like, you know what, I'm going to try that. I'm going to try his form. And yeah, you can squeeze out a bit more weight with that. It almost feels like cheating. It's kind of cool. But no, I also do like strict form curls and more like hyperextension curls because I'm trying to develop the entirety, like really stretch out the muscle as much as I can, because right now I'm on a bodybuilding split and I try to do a strength week where I just test my strength once every month. So 1 week in the month I test my strength, and it's only really for half the week. So out of the 6 days training, it's really only the 3 out of 6. So, and I might go back down to 5 days a week because I have been feeling a little extra tired. Rest days are super important. That's where you actually make your gains. So that's the point. Also, nice stalemate. Kind of impressed at myself that I beat the PSS user with a flail, because flails are absolute garbage, but Barbaric Roar on a flail actually makes it more or less viable. It's just you are locked into that animation, so if people know what you're doing, the gimmick only lasts so long. But if you get them at the start, oh, that power shield right there, that I was very proud of that. But yeah, see right there, he has the same strat as me. So I go for the fully charged R2. He just has it on the Shamshir, so I'm kind of impressed by that. But yeah, fully charged R2 on that. And, you know, you'll clip people, but it makes you very vulnerable. So that's a high risk, high reward move, I find. Put that on a bleed thing, and that's whatever. But anyways, here's the stats. You know, personal stats that I'm working on as well. IRL, we'll see if I ever hit that. Here's the equipment. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to like and subscribe and all those things. And here's how it really went.
Subscribe to Big Buppo's YouTube. You must. Or tickle your toes. I will.